Analytic Dashboards include billing revenue analytics, inventory activity analytics, and project costing analytics. PeopleSoft Billing adds 2 dashboards. The Billing Operations dashboard allows you to analyze the number of invoices processed within a selected time frame. Use this dashboard to monitor invoicing errors and manage customer disputes. This dashboard displays invoices by the top 10 business units, by bill source and date and time updated, by customers and billing specialist, and by bill source and business unit. The Customer Summary grid lists the number of invoices by customer with the invoice amount. The Invoice Detail grid displays the details of all invoices by business unit. Select View Invoice to view a full summary of that invoice. Use the Billing Analysis dashboard to analyze the billing amount within a selected time frame. This dashboard displays the invoice amount by business unit, the top 10 customers, bill source, contracts, industry, and salesperson. PeopleSoft Inventory adds 2 new dashboards to analyze lot-controlled inventory data. The visualizations focus on lots nearing expiration so that they are consumed before they're no longer viable. In the Item Lots Approaching Expiration Date dashboard, use the filters to narrow your view, including the business unit dropdown. This allows you to view the lots approaching expiration date for that business unit. All transactions are displayed in the currency defined for that business unit. Use the visualizations to analyze the value, number of items, location, and category of the lots approaching expiration. The Item Lots Approaching Expiration Date data table displays a summary of all item lots approaching expiration that meet the filter criteria. Select the Balance by Unit link to view item balances. The Non-Viable Item Lot Analysis dashboard allows you to analyze expired lots. Use the visualizations to analyze the value, category, location, and non-viable items of the expired lots. The Non-Viable Item Lot Analysis data table displays a summary of all the expired item lots that meet the filter criteria. Select the Balance by Unit link to see item balances. PeopleSoft Project Costing adds 4 dashboards to the Project Management homepage. We'll look at 2 of these dashboards in detail. The Project Cost Analytics dashboard allows you to compare actual cost versus budgeted cost. The business unit filter defaults from the user's project preferences. The accounting date range defaults to the last 12-month reporting period and can be changed. This dashboard displays project financials visualizations along with the actual cost of top 10 projects, managers, project types, source types, vendors, and expense report filters. The Summarized Budgeted and Actual Cost Amounts by Period grid displays the summarized amounts for the time period selected. You can also export the contents of the Data Detail table to a spreadsheet. Use the Year-over-Year Project Analytics dashboard to analyze actual cost, billing, revenue, and profit for the current and previous 2 years. This dashboard displays the visualizations of year-over-year total actual cost, actual revenue, vendor actual cost, profit loss, billing amount, and billable hours. The Summarized Amounts by Year grid displays summarized project information for a 3-year period. The last 2 dashboards are for project billing and project revenue. Use the Project Billing dashboard to analyze billings for customers and sponsors to budgeted cost and actual cost. Use the Project Revenue dashboard to analyze revenue, billing, budgeted cost, actual cost, and profit for your projects. This completes the feature descriptions for Analytic Dashboards. PeopleSoft FSCM adds questionnaire events, enabling you to provide questionnaires outside of an activity guide through email or online notifications. This feature works with the existing questionnaire framework, which is used to create the questionnaire. To add a new questionnaire event, select Create Event on the Manage Questionnaire Events page. You can also use this page to view and manage existing questionnaire events. On the Create Questionnaire Event page, enter basic event information, such as an event ID and name. Define the frequency of the questionnaire event using the Event Type field. Select Single if the questionnaire event is a one-time activity. Select Continuous if the questionnaire event is an ongoing activity. Selecting Done opens the Create Questionnaire Event Activity Guide. In the Activity Guide, use the Define Event Configuration page to specify questionnaire event details like event category, questionnaire to use, and expiration date. You can also specify questionnaire event recipients using recipient lists. Lists can be created from roles, queries, application class, or SQL definition. Use the Define Notification Settings page to associate one or more notifications with the questionnaire event. Use the Process Questionnaire Event page to activate the questionnaire event. You can schedule the event to run automatically or on an ad hoc basis. Use the Statistics page to view data related to the questionnaire event, such as response status and processing history. This completes the Questionnaire Framework Event feature description. PeopleSoft FSCM enhances the Fluid Delegation framework with the ability to view and revoke individual delegation requests using the My Delegates page. In addition, the My Delegated Authorities page allows you to accept or reject individual delegation requests. On the My Delegates page, use the Group Transactions toggle to group or ungroup the delegation requests. Select Yes to display delegation requests grouped by delegate. Select No to display individual delegation requests. Use the Revoke button to revoke delegation requests. You can revoke individual or group delegation requests. On the My Delegated Authorities page, use the Accept or Reject buttons to accept or reject delegation requests. You can accept and reject individual or group delegation requests based on the Group Transactions toggle. This completes the Delegation Framework Enhancements description. General ledger features include financial structure request, tree hierarchy, and automatically post journals after Fluid approval. PeopleSoft enhances the Structure Request Detail page in Fluid to access tree information. Select Tree Information in the left navigation pane to display Tree Information rows. Select the Tree Information icon to access the Tree Manager search page. Search for a tree. Use the Tree Viewer to update a tree structure and tree information. PeopleSoft enhances the Fluid approval process to automatically post journals after the last approver approves journals using Fluid. After submitting the approved journal, the journal post process runs in the background. Use the Review Journal Status page to see the process instance, which indicates that the post process completed. This feature is determined at the installation level. This completes the feature descriptions for General Ledger. eProcurement features include Fluid eProcurement usability enhancements and Requisition Lifecycle Delivery icon. PeopleSoft enhances the operational efficiency and usability of the fluid eProcurement cart and checkout flows. Click the shopping cart icon to get an overview of the items in the cart. Click Edit Cart to view the shopping cart page, and the Checkout button to access the checkout page. Use the checkout page to review and perform edits to the requisition and requisition lines. Select Schedule Details to review and modify schedule details for an item. Use the Distribution section to access accounting tag information, modify chart fields, and access budget and asset information. You can navigate to another requisition by clicking the line item description on the left panel. Review the line details to confirm checkout information and edit additional details. Select Expand All to view additional details for a requisition line. Once all the changes are finalized, click Done to view the checkout page again. Click the Submit button on the checkout page to view the final requisition details that have been submitted for approval. PeopleSoft adds a delivery icon on the requisition lifeline to access the detailed delivery information for a receipt. A requester can now see when an item has been delivered, not just when it's received at the dock. Additional delivery information, like the signature and feedback, are also visible. This completes the feature descriptions for eProcurement. The sourcing skill is added to the Supplier digital assistant as part of PeopleSoft's intelligent chatbot assistant from Oracle, also known as Picasso. This skill is available on both the public and secure homepages. Use the sourcing skill to inquire about bid opportunities, events that are pending awards, and awarded events. Select one of the three options or enter text in the message field. If you query on multiple suppliers and the results exceed 20 rows, the system displays the supplier in a numbered list. You can narrow the results by entering the list number next to the supplier. If your query results in a single supplier, then the results are automatically displayed and includes all the bids from the selected supplier. Use the right and left arrows to scroll through multiple events. Select the Take Me There button to access event details. Use the Event Details page to perform required actions. This completes the Supplier Digital Assistant Enhancement description. PeopleSoft Strategic Sourcing adds the Fluid Bidder Response component to the comprehensive supplier portal. The component enables bidders and suppliers to respond to requests for bid opportunities using an activity guide that steps you through a complex business process. The General Information page is the entry point for the Fluid Bidder Response activity guide. Use the header area of the page to view details about the event. In addition, you can answer general questions related to the event. The page includes information to aid the bid process, like number of required questions, responses entered, and question weighting. Use the line bid page to complete line detail information like bid quantity and unit bid price. You can also add comments and attachments related to the event line. This page also includes information to aid the bid process, like total line price, unit start price, and total bid price. Use the Review and Submit page to review your responses to the event before submitting the bid. If the Fluid Bidder Response component identifies errors with responses, the Review and Submit page displays these errors. Errors are organized by general information and line bid. The Edit button enables you to access the error and correct the issue. This completes the Fluid Bidder Response feature description. PeopleSoft adds the Budgets to Finalize exception to the Fluid Project Costing Work Center to view and finalize multiple project budgets in a single action. This completes the Finalize Project Budgets and Masse feature description. The U.S. federal government Department of the Treasury implemented the Invoicing system to manage intragovernmental buy-sell transactions. PeopleSoft provides integration that supports the Invoicing requesting agency procure-to-pay business process. PeopleSoft provides only buying agency integration with the Invoicing system. Invoicing inquiry pages allow you to navigate from one component to another. Use the General Terms and Conditions page to inquire on a subset of data elements pulled from Invoicing. Use the Invoicing Orders page to view a list of orders. Use the Performance Transactions page to pull detailed performance data. Purchase receipts can automatically be created from performance data, and Invoicing is notified when receipts are completed. Evaluated receipt settlement can be leveraged, if enabled, for the purchase order to automatically create PO vouchers. Use the Invoice Advanced Detail page to update general ledger account and entry events that are used to automatically build prepaid vouchers. This completes the Federal Government Invoicing Requirements feature description. PeopleSoft Receivables enhances the refund process to allow you to create a single payment voucher refund using a one-time supplier. You no longer need to define permanent supplier IDs for one-time refund payments. Use the Receivables Definition Accounting Options 2 page to enable the feature and define two one-time suppliers, one for check refunds and one for EFT refunds. The receivables refund process automatically creates a single payment voucher using the one-time supplier IDs, as seen on the voucher invoice information page. The receivables refund process also generates the supplier bank account and address information, as seen on the voucher single payment supplier page. This completes the Creating Single Voucher for Refund feature description. PeopleSoft enables you to delete data imported from third-party sources from the generic accounting table. If you import journals from third-party sources, you can delete bad or invalid information for specific journals. Use the Clear Generic Accounting Entry page to select data that is no longer needed in the generic accounting table. You can search for data by business unit, transaction ID, journal ID, journal date, and distribution status. This completes the Delete Third-Party Data feature description. Asset management features include Enhanced Lease Payment Accounting Entry Inquiry and Operating Receivables Leases. PeopleSoft Asset Management enhances the Review Financial Entries detail page with additional lease details. Use the Payment Date field to identify the payment period to which a prior period lease payment belongs. Use the Lease Number link to access the Lease General Information page and view payables lease details. As part of this enhancement, PeopleSoft delivers a new payment date view for analysis. PeopleSoft Lease Administration enhances the Financial Terms page to support Operating Receivables Lease functionality. Use the Add Lease Payments drop-down to add initial direct cost payments for Operating Receivables leases. You can also add lease incentives paid to a lessee for Operating Receivables leases. Use the Collectibility is not probable checkbox to indicate that collectibility is unlikely for the receivables lease. This information is used for reporting purposes. This completes the feature descriptions for asset management. Additional features and enhancements added for FSCM Update Image 44 include adding a global chatbot configuration component to create a global chatbot, which is visible across all components within a PeopleSoft portal. Modifying Intrastat reports to adhere to 2022 changes from the European Union, running the billing interface process by bill source, creating new locations from Supplier self-service, adding attachments when creating assets in project costing. For expenses, you can view corporate credit card data from My Wallet in Fluid, select multiple documents in one attachment upload, and attach documents after an expense report is paid, and generate indexes in real time. And for asset management, you can run the transaction loader process by interface type. We've only shown you the highlights of the features in this PeopleSoft Update image. For more information about these features and the other enhancements, see the CFO tool, the Update Image overview on My Oracle Support, and go to the PeopleSoft Information Portal for updates.